All right, let's get back to money, shall we? We've got Amazon down $130 and Apple is down $4. Very interesting. Kenny Polcari is with us this morning. All right, Kenny, the stocks are set to erase, those two stocks, as they're down, that will erase $200 billion in value. Do you think that's justified?
Now, listen, I think it's like always, I think it's an overreaction, right? They get everyone set up for these great earnings. We're going to get these great earnings. And then the two companies that miss amazingly are Apple and Amazon, which is a little bit confusing to me, considering the way analysts set up their earnings estimates. But the fact that these two companies miss now creates this drama that you're seeing today. Look, they're Amazon and Apple. They're not going away. This little sell-off today, I think, is just that. A little sell-off, people stamping their feet. They bought it yesterday into the earnings announcement. They were disappointed with the underwhelming results. And so now they'll take some money off the table. I don't think it changes the story at all in terms of the long term, but in the short term, sure. Today they'll all be talking about it, about the destruction of that wealth. I don't think it's a big deal at all.
Would you buy the dip in Apple and Amazon?
Listen, I already own Apple. I like Apple. I own it at much lower prices, so it would have to dip a lot more for me to buy it, okay. Because it's enough of a weight in my portfolio that I'm not necessarily going to do anything at the moment. But I would say to somebody, if you're just starting or if you're starting to add Apple to your position, yes, on weakness I would buy Apple. Me personally, I'm not buying it right now because it's the right percentage of my portfolio, so there's no reason for me to.
Kenny, I'm sure you saw this. But this morning, Microsoft surpassed Apple to become the most valuable company. I think Microsoft is now worth $2.5 trillion, Apple $2.4 trillion, something like that. What do you make of that?
Right. I think that's great because I also own Microsoft, so I'm as happy as you are today right now. I think, the world is a different place, and you saw the news out that they're looking to hire some 250,000 cybersecurity experts or people, whatever over the next couple of years. And so I think that's the way the world is going clearly. And so I'm bullish on Microsoft and I'm bullish on Apple.
Microsoft still has room to run in its cloud business. That's still a huge business with lots of opportunity. And Microsoft is becoming, it's becoming the second player after Amazon.
Right. Right. So I think it's all very good news certainly for Microsoft, but I'm not even more. Listen, I'm not really worried about Amazon either. This little pullback in Amazon is just a bunch of people stamping their feet. It'll be fine.
The consensus is stock prices go a bit higher this year and come down next year. I know that's the broad. You in line with that real fast?
So I do think we're going to have that little rally into the end of the year. I think we're probably at the highs of the year, though. I don't really see it going that much higher. But I do think there is going to be turbulence in the first 6 months of next year as we make our way through this taper and we have that interest rate conversation.
Kenny, thanks for being here this Friday. We'll see you again next week. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks.